my 4 years of band, I have learned to see the brighter side of every situation. As Miranda Cosgrove once said, the brighter side of this situation is that I'm not listening to my voice echo throughout the H-Pack for 90 seconds as I stare at my parents. So at least there's that. Band has always been a way for me to express myself and explore my talents and capabilities. I've made many friends through band and have made unforgettable memories, like when we performed Finale our sophomore year, or repeatedly joked about Burger King foot lettuce for a whole semester. Those are only some of my most unique memories that I would never have made had it not been for band. To my friends, thank you for making these 4 years amazing for me. To Kat, you're also my friend, but I wanted to mention how I'm so proud of you and that I know you'll do great things in these next 2 years. To Mr. Benitez and Mr. Ridgel, thank you so much for believing in me and encouraging me to do the best I can. You allowed me to flourish in the program and saw things in me that I didn't even see in myself. And last but not least, to my parents, thank you guys so much for supporting me in every way possible. From showing up to literally every performance, to picking me up at 3 a.m. after a competition. You guys have stuck with me throughout this awesome ride, and I couldn't be more grateful. And since I'm bad at saying goodbye, I'm not going to say goodbye. I'll just say see you later.
Band made me feel out of place. I was so much different from a lot of people there, and vice versa. I thought I wouldn't like band much because people there were so much different. Over the past 4 years I have partaken, I realized that's the beauty of the community. I realized the great variety of people you get to meet and communicate with is what makes the band program so unique and memorable. Thank you, Mr. Benitez, for giving me such an opportunity to create memories I will cherish in the future, such as the endless amount of times hearing the show music for Craig Williams. Thank you for giving us all of your time and dedication to create true beauty to show our community. And thank you, Mr. Ridgel, for taking what Mr. Benitez has already created and improved upon it. I will be honest, I wasn't expecting all of the great accomplishments to come and all of the memories I could create in such a short span of time. However, once I realized it was all ending, I truly felt all that has happened. Thank you. Thank you all. Sincerely, the last Hassaby.
When I was in 8th grade, I really wanted to join the marching band, but as my freshman year came, my anxiety did too, so I decided not to out of fear. My friends in the band would talk to me about how much fun they were having, and I was sad to not be able to share that fun with them. So the summer before sophomore year, my dad forced me into it, and I'm glad he did. Although there were many hardships, there also was some good that came out of it. The marching band has helped me with my anxiety, it gave me an opportunity to make more friends, and I did. I made a lot of friends my first year of joining. There are still things that I wish I could have done, but didn't because of the fear that I had. I remember the rush you would get before and after a competition. The feeling of placing first in our division was a great feeling, like all of our hard work had paid off. I'm going to miss my safe place, the bus rides home when everyone sings. I'm going to miss whenever we would put the whole show together for the first time. And even though Lakai and I aren't close, I'm going to miss her laugh and how I made anyone smile for that moment. Marching band may be over for me, but I'll continue to carry the lessons it taught me for the rest of my life. And to my returning fluties, try to stay out of drama and just enjoy your time, because before you know it, it'll be over for you too. I would like to thank my friends for helping me through tough times, specifically Haley, Kayla, Risa, and Nami. They have been put through a lot of my problems, but still continue to be there for me. I can't thank them enough.
Hey guys, it's me, Papa Wheezy. I never really expected this moment to come so soon, but here we are. Band has provided me with a fun experience throughout my years of high school, but most importantly, it gave me a second family. I'll miss being under those field lights, being goofy with my mellophone family, and most importantly, I'll miss hearing "Do It Well" and "We'll Get Some Water." My happiest moment in band was probably winning Grand Champs for my first time, even if it wasn't our best show. To my mellophone family, thank you for hyping me up every rehearsal. Especially you, Paige. I love you, best friend. Dorian, thank you for sticking with me and being there when I needed someone. Thank you, Benitez, for giving my 4 years of marching band the quote-unquote brown touch, and thank you, Mr. Ridgel, for reminding me to go home and practice. And last but not least, Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being my number one supporters and watching me grow. I love you more than you could ever imagine. To the future marching Rams, keep pushing. I promise you that this is one of the best things you will ever do in your life. It was a real pleasure to march and play with you all. This is the Big Wheeze heading out.
I finally get to make my own senior spotlight after so many long days of wanting to go home and so much complaining that is never going to stop. But even with all the complaining, I really enjoyed band. Those 4 years of high school band have just been amazing, and I plan on continuing a musical career just because it's been so good here. I want to thank all my friends I made because they also pushed me to get better at what I do. I want to thank my instructors like Mr. Benitez and Mr. Ridgel, anyone I've had for indoor or guest instructors for camps and stuff, because they've all been a really big help to me and supported me through any hardships I've had because of instruments. And I really want to thank my parents for being there for all years of my life and supporting me in everything I do. It's been great. Thanks everyone for being there for me. And 90 seconds is a really short amount of time that I didn't think was such a short amount of time until now. But I mean, yeah, band has been great. My favorite quote from band is, it's fine. Or it is what it is. You gotta improvise, adapt, and overcome. And I'm really proud to have been part of such a great program that I hope continues for a really long time.
My freshman year, I was known as the drum major's little sister, but walking out after 4 years, people finally know me for my name, if not more. I want to thank Mr. Benitez for always having my back and believing I was better than I thought I was, because he was right. In the end, he always made me love band, even when I said I wanted to quit. To Mr. Ridgel, I don't thank you enough for what you've done for me. You've helped me learn to communicate even when I'm in awkward situations. You definitely pushed me, and you're one of the most blunt musicians I know, but in a good way. And thank you to my friends for always making band more fun, even if most of you were upperclassmen and left me after a couple of years, because then I reached out to new people in the band program. To my parents, thank you for always pushing me when I wanted to quit, because I don't know what I would have done if I wasn't in the band program. Being a part of the band program has been my favorite experience all throughout high school. This is the program I'll always remember.
When I first joined band, I was like, what did I get myself into? But I'm really glad that I stuck with it. There were many times when I thought I wasn't good enough. I can't make it for 4 years. That's crazy. But throughout those years, I've learned so much. I got to know so many amazing people. Band has really helped me to get out of my shell and push me to be better. I was always pushed to get better and to just keep going. It taught me that I shouldn't be afraid of mistakes, but to learn from them and grow. Marching band has been such a great experience. The best times were when we finally got the show down and we just played our hearts out and just feeling so good about it. I remember my first band camp, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty out of shape and not really feeling it. I'm glad I kept going though. This past year has really showed me that hard work really does pay off. All the midnight bus rides, the singing, and my friends just being so happy was really worth it. That's what I'm gonna miss. Don't take anything for granted. Just live in the moment.